Ambition babes, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion, also known as the Face of Ambition across all social media platforms. I'm about to do my makeup to film some other content, and I wanted to just chit chat with you guys about what you're doing on your 40-day challenge. Honey, this is the first week and I just wanted to check in to see how it's going. I cannot wait for you all to leave comments in the comment section below and let me know how the first week of this challenge is going for you. I know that when we started this challenge, some of you all were hungry and some of you all were curious. Some of you all decided to start this challenge because you were just curious about what is it about? What did you want to say? What are we going to experience in 40 days? How is it going to change my life? And then some of you all were actually hungry for real systemic change. And what I want to talk about today are the habits that you are supposed to be forming during this 40-day challenge. Because here's the gag. When you do a 40-day challenge, yes, it is to challenge yourself to be disciplined and dedicated to the process, to be able to level up spiritually, mentally, and physically. But the reality of it is that the 40-day challenge is actually created to help you to create long-lasting habits. I know I'm not alone in having habits that I do almost every single day that don't serve me. And so this 40-day challenge is actually created to be able to help us to break the habits that no longer help us, serve us, benefit us in any way, and create new ones. Because I would hate for you all to do this 40-day challenge, eat clean, work out, and then on day 41, you're eating a hamburger or french fries. What do you think is going to happen to your body? I'll tell you if you don't know. All the fat and the grease that you've been missing for the past 40 days is going to then entice you, and you're going to want more of it. You're going to want it for breakfast. You're going to want it for lunch. You're going to want it for dinner. You're going to want a snack. So what we're really trying to do during this 40-day challenge is to break these habits. There are so many things spiritually that I want to be able to break and eliminate out of my life. Mentally, I want to make a daily practice of journaling, practicing gratitude. I want these things to be things that I do every day of my life. Working out, drinking my water, eating clean are all things that are going to benefit me long term as opposed to what I was doing a few weeks ago. I wanted to drop in to see how you're doing this first week of the challenge, but to also give you some micro habits that you can start working on during this challenge that will help you be able to live a happy, healthy, wholesome life even after the challenge is over. So as you all know, this challenge is really designed to help us to be able to focus in 3 areas: mentally, physically, and spiritually. Leveling up in these areas is so important to our overall growth and development. If you're ready to start a 6-figure business, let me tell you about the type of discipline that you're going to need with your health, your wellness, your spirituality, and your mental health in order to get to that goal. Focusing in these 3 areas and creating habits that are going to benefit you long term is so essential to any type of long-term goal that you have. So I'm going to separate this video into 3 parts. I'm going to start with habits that are going to benefit you physically. As I stated, I have done challenges before where you're really challenging yourself to lose weight or to stay in the gym and be consistent with things about your health. And the thing of it is that if it does not become a habit, let me tell you how soon after this challenge is over, you're going to forget all about that goal. So during this 40-day challenge, I really want to encourage you all to focus on drinking more water. Making your water consumption a habit is so important, not just during this challenge, but for life. Drinking more water just hydrates your body, it kickstarts your metabolism, it helps with your skin, with acne, with digestion. It overall just makes you feel better and more radiant. If you're having a hard time drinking water during this challenge or period, infuse your water with vegetables and even fruit. I love adding cucumbers, strawberries, lemon, mint to my water to give it an extra kick, and it helps me to be able to swallow gallons just like that. The second habit that you can create during this challenge is to incorporate fruit into your breakfast routine. Eating tons of fruits and vegetables is so important to your health and overall wellness. If you have a hard time getting fruit in, make it a part of your breakfast routine. I typically really load up my mornings with fruit, use the natural sugars in fruit to fuel my day. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, you know how much I love a yogurt parfait. I like to be able to put berries and apples and nuts in my yogurt every single morning. Now I know eating tons of fruit is probably super easy. The hard one is eating vegetables. One of the habits you've got to work on during this challenge and after is eating plenty of fresh vegetables. I've always loved a good salad for lunch, and the easiest way to be able to incorporate all of your vegetables in one meal is to load them all in a salad. I like field greens, avocados, tomatoes, cucumbers, red onions, tons of healthy leafy greens like arugula, kale, spinach, If you're not one that really likes eating your vegetables in a salad, consider putting those same vegetables inside of a smoothie. I really want you all to be successful during the challenge, but even afterwards, if you start out right now eating fruits and vegetables every single day, eating lean, counting your calories, and then on day 41 you just completely stop, you're going to lose the momentum and gain back any of the weight that you lost. Now, I know that some of you all are not doing this challenge to lose weight, but if you are, make sure that you're making eating, meal prepping, eating clean a habit that you're going to want to carry on even after this challenge is over. Nothing feels worse than dedicating 40 days to a challenge like this and then gaining all of the weight back or losing the momentum as soon as it's over. The same thing applies for limiting your sugary drinks. If during this challenge you're drinking more water and eliminating or monitoring how many sugary drinks you're drinking, make sure that you stay extra mindful of that even after the challenge is over. Substitute sodas for sparkling water. Infuse your sparkling water with fruit, helps just kick it up a level and makes you not feel so deprived. Speaking of drinks, it's gotten a little late. I've got to finish this video and I need to do some other recording tonight. I think I'm gonna treat myself to a little mocktail. I wish I knew about Apothecary when I started my Sober Curious journey. As a full-time entrepreneur, content creator, wife, and dog mom, my days are full. I give so much to those that I serve, but at the end of the day, my cup would be empty. So I would refill with a jumbo glass of wine. It started out as a few glasses a week, but quickly increased to needing a glass every day. I have a history of addiction in my family, and I started growing concerned that I wasn't managing my stress well. One day I came across Apothecary on Instagram and heard the founder say that the root cause of grabbing a glass of wine wasn't that I was addicted to the taste of wine, but because I wanted to relax. Girl, she completely changed my life. Apothecary's Wind Down is a red wine-inspired alcohol alternative. It helps you to literally put the wine down and pick up relaxation. I am so excited to be partnering with my friends at Apothecary. They have helped me go from sober curious to completely sober. If you are looking for a wine alternative that is not formulated to make you feel tipsy, but promotes relaxation, click the link in the description and use promo code Dion to receive 15% off your order of $75 or more. Thank you again to Apothecary for sponsoring this video and supporting our community. I've made an evening mocktail a part of my official wind down routine. One of the habits that I'm working on is at least being in my room by 10 p.m., if not already in bed. So I'm so glad that I added Apothecary's Wind Down to my mocktail so that I make sure that in a few hours, lights are gonna be out. Okay, so where was I? We're talking about habits that you need to form now so that when the 40-day challenge is over, you're gonna still be able to maintain this behavior. One of the things that is so important to your physical glow-up journey is to make sure that you plan your workouts and all of the things that you're gonna do the day before. I love to go as far as even laying out my clothes the day before so that I know exactly what I'm gonna wear, what time I'm going to the gym, who I'm going to meet at the gym, what workout I'm doing. Of course, you all know I use Trainwell as my personal trainer to be able to meet me at the gym. I love being able to plan everything from my day to my workout the day before so that I'm not guessing whenever I get inside the gym. Make sure that you just start planning for working out. Working out every day for 40 days is going to become a habit. You're going to want that dopamine boost that it gives you every single day. So just embrace this process. Making it a part of your daily routine should be a joy. Start identifying as the woman who enjoys working out every day. I love that sweat and that glow it gives my skin. I love filling my lungs full of fresh air. I love the way my body looks. When you start identifying as a person that works out, you will start watching the changes in your behavior. No longer will working out being something that you have to do, but something that you want to do. All right, let's move on to habits that you're going to make spiritually. I don't know anyone that doesn't want to level up spiritually. Just being more mindful, practicing patience, practicing acceptance, really being closer to God, feeling more connected to nature is something that is so important to our life, our longevity, and our overall wellness. So now, and even after this challenge is over, make prayer and meditation a part of your everyday routine. Even if it's just 10 minutes a day, make prayer, meditating, listening to God, and speaking to God a part of what you want to do. Just like you want to identify as a Pilates princess, make sure that your spiritual life matches your identity. Some of the other ways that you can level up spiritually is spending time in nature. There is something about just being in nature, if it's in a park, at a beach, the forest, on a hike, or even just walking your dog, makes you just feel so much more connected to nature. Do what it takes to get outside, experience nature at least once a day, and try to make that a daily habit. The last thing that you should make a habit when you're leveling up spiritually is to practice gratitude every single day. What you decide to see in this world is exactly what you're going to see. If all that you decide that you've seen in this world or today is negativity, is people cussing people out, if all that you experience even on social media is drama, always talking about who said this and who's sleeping with this person, that's all that you fill your mind with, that's all that you're going to feel like you experience every single day. I don't know who said it, but whatever goes in your body is exactly what comes out. And I also know that by beholding, you become changed. So if it is that you want to be able to be more gracious, feel like you're speaking and that individuals are experiencing you and your highest self, when you make practicing gratitude a habit, individuals are going to naturally start experiencing you differently. You're going to seem different whenever you walk into a room because you are gracious to be there. You all know I'm always preaching about watching your mouth, watching the things that you say, but watch the things that you listen to as well. When you start practicing gratitude and writing down at least 3 things every single day that you're grateful for, you just start feeling differently about yourself and others. When you have just finished writing out all of the things that you're grateful for your family, for your friends, for your bank account, be it in the positive or the negative, you're going to find yourself feeling more grateful for even just the little things that happen throughout the day. Practicing gratitude is probably one of the most effective ways that I know to reinvent yourself during this 40-day challenge. And lastly, make your mental health and self-care a priority. I know that during this 40-day challenge, we're really focusing on journaling, but there are so many other ways that you can really prioritize your mental health even after this challenge is over. Taking 5 minutes just to journal daily, practicing your breathing exercises, speaking to a mental health professional is something that I do not want you all to stop doing after this challenge is over, but needs to be a habit that you carry on even after this challenge is completed. There's something so cathartic, so relieving, so empowering about writing out your thoughts and feelings. I've been finding that my journal entries have started out being about my thoughts and feelings, and they end up being almost a prayer. They're prayers for what I want for my future. They're prayers about the trauma and the things that I've left in my past. They're prayers and gratitude about the things that I'm looking forward to experiencing during this 40-day journey. Make prioritizing your mental health a habit. That may look like setting time aside to do your hobbies or to meet and make new friends. It also may look like you limiting your time on social media. If you're finding that social media is bringing you down, you just don't feel as spiritually connected, you're not seeing anything positive that's out there, perhaps you need to switch up your algorithm or just log off. The last and most important habit that I want us to make during this challenge and to carry on even afterwards is getting at least 7 or 8 or 6 hours of sleep. I know that some of your lifestyles do not allow you to be able to get a full 8 to 9 hours of rest every single night, but during this 40-day challenge, I want you to try. Our baby, we put children to sleep at a certain time because it's important for their health and development. I don't know why we assume that we don't need to get rest just because we pay bills. Start creating a bedtime during this challenge and watch how it just makes you feel so much more alive the next day. You've gotten some sleep, your organs and your body has been able to rejuvenate itself. You feel more energized, you're less moody, you're ready to get up, work out, journal, eat well. The amount of sleep that you get every night leans into you having a more productive day. I'm telling you, whenever I start prioritizing going to sleep at night, waking up at 5:30, 6 in the morning is so much more easy, and I can actually maximize the things that I accomplish during the day. As you all know, I'm the owner of the Ambition Planner, so you guys know how crazy I am about a plan and a schedule. If you guys want more content or even habits that I've developed around productivity, organization, or scheduling, make sure that you leave that in the comment section below. That may come up on my next video. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna finish my makeup so I can finish creating content and make sure that I get my 8 hours of sleep tonight. But I wanted to encourage you to make sure that you're looking at this 40-day challenge as an opportunity to create habits for long-term success. Even though we are just in week 1 of this challenge, I want you to start thinking about this as an opportunity to create habits that are gonna serve you long-term. So ladies, I hope you all are having the most amazing and most successful first week of this challenge. I cannot wait to hear all of the details of how your week has been going in the comment section below. I want to hear your wins. I want to hear the things that you've been really super successful in and some of the areas that are presenting themselves a little bit more challenging. I cannot wait to support you in our comment section. Also, if you've not joined our Pinterest community and you've signed up for the challenge, make sure that you do so. Make sure and tag me on Instagram at the link that is below so that I can see all of the meals that you're creating. I love to be able to share those in our stories to help encourage and empower each other as we're going through this challenge. Ladies, again for watching this video. I hope you feel inspired and encouraged to reach your most ambitious goals.